Randall Powers, he's the first one, 29 River.
Look at that. Application is Randall Powers on 29 River Street.
Yes, and I'm actually here.
Oh, yeah,
As
or
a
if you want to make the presentation, come right up here.
All right, do I come up for the presentation?
Yeah.
Come right up.
Come right, you bring.
Come,
a
you
chair.
better come because neither one of us have our hearing
All right.
aids in.
So,
Yeah.
Here?
Oh,
Well,
thank
that
you.
would be
Yeah.
easier for them, but
oh,
is
all right.
is he on camera then if he moves?
You're not, but.
You want me to see it?
It's more important that we hear him, than
Yeah.
camera hears him.
Ready?
Yes.
Okay. I'm the co-owner of that house at 29 River, and I think you have in the packet the.
William?
Some pictures
Yeah,
here.
Yes.
I hadn't quite figured out what was going on
All
here.
right. Let me see if,
We did drive by.
oh, okay. Well,
We
the,
went on Graham's property,
oh,
tried
yes.
to look over the fence. Did
Uh,
you hear that?
Yes, well, you couldn't look over that fence.
Oh, we could, sort of.
Yeah, I mean, since it's 8 feet tall,
Yeah,
it would be
it
kind of
is.
difficult to look over it. But you can just walk onto the property at any time. There's, I mean.
So you're going to, here are our pictures.
Yes, and if you turn that upside down, it maybe works a little better for you. There is River Street. And you'll see in the pictures that are in there, the front of the house. And you can see, as you know, I brought it 2 years ago to redo the house. And so we made it look like it is an 18th century, 19th century house.
A beautiful job. I
It's a
think.
good, it's a good job.
Thank you
yes.
very
Very
much.
impressive.
Thank you. One of the things, though, that we knew the sidewalk. In fact, I brought some extra sidewalks that
We've got some pictures here.
Well, I've walked around town and found these wonderful sidewalks that we would always intended to put there, but we didn't have time to get it all done. And so I needed a safe sidewalk that people wouldn't trip over and safe steps.
Huh.
And so we put that in, and we've been approached by 2 architectural magazines to shoot it. And it's funny, the photographers in both of them, it said, you've got an 18th, 19th century house and a 21st century 2-foot wide sidewalk. It's like, yeah, but it is temporary. So what we're wanting to do is come back and put the kind of
You're
sidewalk.
going to put the sidewalk.
Yes, ma'am.
That's part of the
From this
application.
to this.
Yes. And of course, it can't be exactly as what the stones are there. I think most of you are familiar with.
Yes, we saw the stones.
Yes, and with Darren McCullum, and who is the stonemason. So that's the back. And then in going back to this image again, you'll see between the garage and the house. Right now, it is a wonderful collection of rainwater. And
Right here.
right there. And you probably all knew Nan, and she had those original stones there and some bluestone. But during construction, the bluestone didn't kind of fit in.
Mhm.
So it's going to be the same as the sidewalk.
This will be the same as,
Yes,
this-
ma'am.
as up here.
Yes,
Perfect.
yeah, it'll be like that. And I would love to tell you the construction starts the minute you approve it or whatever the process is.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, it's sort of like when they get off of one job, they'll get this one started. And I beg daily. Then in the front, you'll see this, and I'm not actually that great with AI, but I've tried to do
Good job.
the picture of how this will appear in a stone wall.
So here,
Yes, across there, and you'll see it.
I saw that. I saw
All
that.
that, and there, right there, you can see
This is proposed, right?
Yes, that's what's proposed.
And, okay, and the stone, and the steps also are I mean, you've,
The steps up at the door, yes. And you'll see at the very back of this extra sheet that I added, is actually my neighbor's stoop, of which we love and are planning on do, and again, to make it look more compatible. The granite is wonderful, but it's not going to be in keeping with this old sidewalk. So I've got to do it. And what's not shown here is once these are done, then there will be some handrails because it's one, dictated by the insurance company. And secondly, it makes me nervous when anyone goes down, especially maybe somebody a little older on our guest. I just need to have them be able to grab a hold of something.
Do you have a thought about what the
Black.
rail is going to be made of?
Wrought iron. And there are wonderful examples through town of the wrought iron. But simplicity is what I would
I
do.
think we know what they are.
Yeah. And so it just the rail itself, nothing fancy. I want something to look like it would have been built,
there forever.
been there forever.
So is it going to just be on the steps or will it extend into the porch?
It'll attach onto the porch,
Onto the posts?
probably onto the post. It depends on how the wrought iron guy builds it. He may be able to put a
Two
fitting.
sides?
Yes. And the reason I've been happy with one, but I love symmetry. And it's amazing to me that people walk up one side and down the other. So
That's true.
we'll give them the handrails to be
They're
safe.
right-handed, they go right.
Yes. Thank you. And again, the time frame is as soon as my begging works, it will begin. If I'm approved.
Do you have further testimony?
Only my next door neighbor.
So the gate you're proposing is going to look kind of like this one?
It'll look similar to that. The gate is, if you notice, I've noticed that people, if you watch people walking down the sidewalk, they walk side by side. And so many gates I see, people have to get in line to do it. So the gate will be at a minimum 36 inches of swing. But ideally, if you take a look at two people walking 42 inches, they don't even have to break stride. So the goal is to do the swing at 42. And then with a 4-inch post and a 4-inch post, we're about up to 50, 48, something like that. And it'll be really dictated by the size of the rock. And I think you're familiar with Darren's work around town. There are some photos of what he's done. And the most important thing about the rock that I really urged, and I think is very important, not only just for appearance, but for safety. And that is there are budded capstones. So that will shed water. I understand, well, if you take a look at the cemetery on River Street, there's budded capstones. And they're stable, and they are even safe when these kinds of people are running on them.
You mean like me?
Yeah, I know. I mean, the little munchkins in town that jump up and walk on it, it's safe and stable. And that's from us. Yeah, yeah.
I think it looks
I would
amazing.
wonder if anyone in the group
Is there
here
anyone has anything
has
to
any
say about
comments on
this?
this application.
Do we have any?
Not, I would move to close testimony.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye. I move that we approve the application as presented.
I'll second it.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Do you want to vote?
Thank you. Thank you, because
Aye.
I always am very happy with the good presentations.
So
Oh,
let me just
I
ask
give-
something.
you
which is-
gave
I-
us a
I should
lot
have
of
done this Before
information.
the vote, but when he does the wrought iron handrail, does he need to come back?
Not if you're approving it.
Because it was, all right, so is it enough that he verbally presented it? It's okay,
Yeah.
we'll say as presented, okay.
Excellent.
We all know wrought iron.
Thank you. And it won't be,
Because it's
you
not
know,
in the
it's going to,
application, so,
Okay,
Yeah.
so our motion includes that.
yes, because you said.
The motion
you.
includes,
The wrought
fence,
iron
the-
rail.
The railing,
uh-huh.
which
Okay.
is gonna need for insurance.
thank you.
Thank you.
And moving right along to 24 Elm Street.
Our architect Kelly Osgood, who we saw on the Zoom there, is
To remove the demolition of the rear portion of the building. And I couldn't figure out what you were talking about, but
So you are Andrew Valinsky?
no.
on the Zoom. That's, we would like
Yeah,
to loop him in.
Okay, so I'm sorry, what's your name?
I'm Alex. I'm the operations manager for the building. Alex Sirigu, Sirigu.
I'm Kelly Osgood. I represent Volansky Studio, and we're working on the project with them.
Kelly, do you want to walk through it or shall I?
Yes.
Why don't you go ahead? I'm happy to help answer anything, but why don't if you're good with it, Alex, that'd be great.
Okay. Our intention today is to show plans to demolish the rear portion of the building at 24 Elm Street so that we are able to expedite the eventual building process, which we will be back for.
There will be another building.
There will be a full building application at the next meeting.
When you're
But,
saying the
but what
backside,
part, now show me,
This is not our floor plan. I think one page before there.
is it the existing, the old Prince and the Pauper front area?
Correct.
The kitchen, the third area, right in the back.
The
So
way
if-
back. where the
okay,
kitchen
so
was.
what's
not
coming
front.
off?
Shed type.
Correct.
within these dashed lines there.
This is coming off.
Correct. This is the aerial view of the building. You have Elm Street right over here. This is the rear, and then behind that you have the park and the river.
Check
Yep,
it out.
Yeah.
perfect. So you'll notice that's the one, it's one story, the lowest portion of the building. It's the rear third. And it is just in very poor condition. So it's been decided amongst ourselves and the architects and the contractors that are looking at the project that
It would be easier to get rid of it and start over.
precisely.
So you'll
And
be
not
bringing
even-
us
Got a lot
another,
of stone back there.
Yeah, it's all gonna get
you'll,
removed.
you'll be bringing us a built.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Plan, yeah.
a
Yep,
plan.
we'll be
So
bringing
I'm
up.
curious, how old is that little shed?
That was rebuilt after the fire in, I believe, 73.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's full of black mold.
It's full of mold due to leaks in the walls, in the ceiling.
It
in the
hasn't been
foundation.
used.
It was most recently the kitchen for the PMP.
Wow.
I used to
Um,
work in that building,
yeah,
not the
What?
restaurant, but upstairs.
upstairs,
Mm.
yeah.
What did you say, Randy?
My law office was up there.
Oh,
In the front there.
Yep.
Yep. Um,
Good view of Mount Tom.
yeah, yep. So simply put, the goal is to remove that portion of the building so that we're one step ahead for when we come back with our building plans. This work has been able to have been done in the meantime,
well, that's the only thing that's gonna happen is this is just gonna
disappear.
mess.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think there's any historic reason to keep it.
No, and you can't really see it from the road
You
unless
can't.
you're cranking your head around down the,
You'd have to walk halfway down the driveway because
A
it
little
it
bit.
behinds, right, the middle portion of the building comes out about 10 feet
yes, it does.
further than that. So, right, fully out of view. And it's not historical. It's just, it's all cinder block.
Driveway anyway.
It is split pretty much down the middle between
Oh, okay.
24 Elm and the Historical Society.
Shared driveway.
Shared driveway. Yep.
So I see people here who might be interested in this application.
hmm
Jane, you want to ask if anybody wants to speak?
Do you hear?
Jane, do you want to ask if anybody in the audience?
Oh,
has
is there anyone who has anything to say about that?
I'm Matt Powers. I'm the executive director of the Woodstock History Center. Can you guys hear me okay? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Well,
I think you
sort
should
of.
just come up because
I'll try
On
to
up,
be as
Matt.
close as I can.
people on the video might not be able to.
Okay, sure. I'm Matt Powers. I'm the executive director of the Woodstock History Center. Just a couple questions. Have there been mitigation for hazardous materials? I believe there has, but that would be good to know before there's demo. We interface our front visitor center, looks directly at this, and because we share the driveway, we would want to know if that has happened. If so, and the demolition is approved, we would hope that water can be applied to the demolition to keep the dust down. And then obviously being notified when it happens, because there will be disruption of service. We would probably close for however many days it takes. And there's power that's connected between our buildings. So I'm not sure what that would do as well, but I would imagine that Green Mountain Power is gonna have to move their metering or whatever that is away, and it goes under our building. So those are just a couple of things that we're thinking of just as.
Good
You
questions.
just want the demolition to be,
Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
demolition is demolition. We're not opposed to the demolition at all. It needs to happen, obviously,
Wow.
and just because we interface directly.
but you don't want, you just, it's going to be a mess no matter what, but.
Yeah, so we just would want to know when it's happening. We'd probably close for whenever it's into August or September. I don't know. It's a 30-day wait plus having to get everybody set.
Mhm.
We would probably just, because we would want to close off both the shared driveway and the access through the parking lot,
I haven't
allowing, because we have a
problem
lease
with you.
agreement with them to allow for the driveway use. And I would imagine they would want to use both of those. We would close down our backyard and all that. So we would just want to know how we can be participants in that process. And,
We'll watch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But the big
exactly.
question is about the hazardous materials.
Yeah, yeah.
Obviously, and to mitigate a whole bunch of things.
Right.
Yeah, no, all very reasonable questions.
Yeah.
As far as hazardous materials, we've already had that inspected. The asbestos that was found in there was removed safely from the interior, and there's no other hazardous materials that have been found. And as far as those coordinations during demolition, that would be, of course, reasonable. And so we can coordinate with Matt as far as the timeline. And
Do you have any idea how long it will last? How long the demo will take?
I was told it was pretty quick to demo.
Like a day?
I was,
I would
think maybe a
I
couple
would think
days,
a few days.
a
yeah.
couple days, 2 to 4 days, all said and done.
Good.
Is any part of that building in the National Historic Register?
The front part.
I think it's, I think the, is the front?
On the National Register.
The front of the building is, but I mean, I don't know, I mean, those are non-contributing portions in the back. The fire happened in 71 and they built it soon after, so.
Yeah.
I didn't hear what it
I think
said.
it's just
Said
the
just the
front.
front.
the
part,
brick.
But not the back. The back is
Mhm.
not
Yeah,
contributing.
not to speak on, I'm not a historic preservationist, but most.
I know that. That's
structures
why I
are from
asked the
70s
question.
up and not
Okay.
Okay.
We don't like demolishing historic buildings. if we
Oh,
can
No, we
avoid
like
it.
to preserve.
Yeah.
Well, this isn't very historic.
No, not that back part. No.
So
So I'll make a motion to close testimony. Oh, so there's a few more people.
You got,
Susan Fuller, I'm one of the
Oh, yeah.
trustees at the History
I see.
Center. And one of the questions I have, because it is a shared driveway and demolition requires a lot of heavy equipment and it's sort of like brick and stuff then coming down through there. Would you be repairing it to the existing good condition if that heavy equipment were to cause damage, which it could possibly?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want,
Absolutely.
that's what you wanted to know.
that's what I wanted to know.
Yes,
Right.
yes, we can affirm that.
And the other thing would be the possibility of, because of the dust and all of the antiquities that are in the History Center,
Mhm.
if there could be, when it's put up, some kind of, because of the dust that happens in that quick demolition, which could be just as much as 2 days, if there could be some kind of temporary fencing that, the orange fencing or whatever with some kind of cloth over it that protects that dust from going over.
Well, is this a pre-78 structure?
No, I don't think, I think
73,
it's,
somebody said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yes.
believe it.
So you would have to comply with the state lead stuff. It's very simple. You have to have certified people controlling the release of, they put up stuff and red signs, for no pregnant people walking by and
Mhm.
all this.
If it's tested for that, but yes, but absolutely, because the inside, but if I'm concerned about the dust going onto the actual physical property and, through the old Dana House windows and how dust is when on the back road, this is going to be worse than
You're
that.
gonna, you're gonna have a lot of people watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
We're just one stop along the way.
Yep.
yeah.
Tyra,
I'm Jairo Billings, the owner of 16 and through 18 Elm Street, and we do not oppose the back of the building being taken down. I do believe this is an opportunity for all of us to work together in a way that will help all three properties. And we have drainage issues that need to be solved. The electrical issues are important because we have a gigantic transformer that was put there after the fire. The power comes across the river and then underneath the History Center lawn. And so we need to make sure that everybody's working together and communicating well so that we can be sure that everybody who understands who owns the properties, what's going to happen and what's going to happen next. And so I think the biggest opportunity that I see for us right now, for my property, is that we have a shared drainage problem with Zoe's property. And that is that the water coming off of her roof and the water coming out of our driveway all goes down between this very narrow section between the two buildings.
Mhm.
So there's going to be a time when her building is down. And if we can coordinate that so that we can perhaps even use the same contractor to go in and dig the proper drainage, put in some catch basins and really manage the water out of there.
Great.
So that's my hope. And I think, we spoke this afternoon and I'm very hopeful that we can all work together. And knowing that everything is going to the History Center, I think we need to be very careful that we work with the History Center board and be sure that everybody's on the same page. But communication is really the best. So it'd be nice to know before things happen, what's going to happen.
Right. Thank you.
Very good, Chair.
And I think especially when you're planning what's going to be replacing this building, to get the proper engineering consulting to deal with all of that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
Big project.
did your motion still make it?
No, because there were some people, so maybe we should just make sure there's nobody else.
Anybody else has anything to say?
Nope.
All right, so I'll
I've
continue
run
my
out of
motion to end
classmates.
testimony.
What?
I'm going to make my motion to end
And I'm going to
testimony.
second it.
And all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And I'll make a motion to accept the application as presented. And trust that you will do all the coordination you need to with neighbors and experts.
Then
Yeah.
people will be
You
watching.
you did say before, the thing will take 4 days.
2 to 4 days.
Yeah, 2 to 4 days.
Yeah, and you're very,
Yeah.
it's very obvious. I mean, you're pretty right there. in the middle,
I
so,
second
yeah.
that motion.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Great.
Want to vote?
Okay,
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yes, I do.
You have to have 3 votes in order to
Thank you.
have a legitimate.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now we're at the
Next.
courthouse.
Now,
This is
we're-
now the Wasp Diner, which is a very exciting topic.
What?
Oh,
It's
I'm,
55 Pleasant Street, the Wasp Diner.
Yes,
where,
yes.
how come mine doesn't have that?
No, are you on the front page?
It doesn't have any submissions?
Yeah, it does.
It does. So
Yes, we have some.
originally, it does say that we're here for a conditional use permit and the design review, but we aren't quite ready yet for the design review, so we're here for the conditional use
Oh, yeah,
permit.
actually, that's.
We have a little,
Now, I haven't really read all this.
Well, there's
You're gonna-
nothing in the packet.
You're gonna,
it's-
you're gonna
I think
tear
it's
it down?
Oh,
no, not at all.
No,
No, so,
No.
This picture, yeah.
yeah, and that's what they
Oh,
mean by,
okay.
they don't have all the detail yet, so we can talk through it, but they'll be back. Yeah, this is just like.
It's
a
this
little-
and that.
So what
And
are
then
you,
this- and then
what
this
are
long
you,
one.
so we're really here for the conditional use permit so that
Yeah.
we can make sure we can move forward with what we want our business to be.
then you'll come back and see us?
Yeah, we'll come
Yeah.
back for all the
Yeah,
design.
absolutely.
Elevation, you mean?
Are you sisters?
We
Yes.
are, yes, yeah. So this is just a little preview to the design review, which we're not quite ready for. We're here for the conditional use permit, just to make sure. So our intention is to turn the existing Wasp Diner, to keep the building, but just move our business, which is a baking business, into that current building.
So where
Into
are
the
you-
building, into the Wasp, on the diner building or?
Correct. Yes, yes. So it would turn into a mini bakery, a micro bakery. We would have artisanal breads. It'd be a production kitchen, but also a spot for, locals and tourists to come and purchase things.
Sounds like a good idea.
Where's
It
the?
looks like a lot of work.
On-site parking.
So there isn't any parking on site. There's a few spots in,
Okay, it says in your
There was
thing
never
here,
any parking
employee
on site.
parking on site.
oh, there is a spot for like employee parking, just no public parking.
It's shared with the Audsley's driveway next
Yeah.
door.
Which side is it?
If you're facing the building,
Facing the
it's
building?
to the left.
Left side? Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. And
Yeah,
does the
well, they're used-
property end before all that garage stuff and back? Is
So-
that still Audsley property?
It is still Audsley property. It would just be us in the building, but they still own the property that the building's on. we have
So
a
your
lease agreement
application
with
is
them.
limited solely to the confines of the old Wasp Diner?
Correct, yes.
So you said you would move your bakery business. Where is your bakery business now?
So currently, are you familiar with the Mission Farms Church? So it's right across from the Skyship gondola. There's a
Shaking your
church
head.
over there.
In Killington?
In Killington, yes. And so there's a commercial kitchen over there.
Yeah.
It's a public commercial kitchen, so
Oh,
currently we rent out that space, but we share it with some other people, and our business has been growing recently.
good.
We're just starting to, outgrow that space, and we want to be closer to town. And
Excellent.
That's great.
What type of customer involvement would there be?
yes, so it would be a counter service, so there wouldn't really be any room for, people to sit down.
No
and
sitting
talk.
at the,
Yeah, no sitting. It would just be, you walk in, you grab your things and then walk out. And it's sort of a place for, part of our business, we do a lot of specialty cake orders. So we do a lot of wedding caterings, birthday parties, any special holiday occasion, whatever you can think of. So it'd be a spot for people to come in and place their order or pick up. We would have breads as well, and a limited pastry case, so people could come in and purchase their bread or a little snack if they're hungry, but then they would then leave the
so
property with their
my
goods.
recollection is that building does not have a lot of space between the road and the front door.
Correct, yes.
And so conceivably, you're gonna have 2 or 3 customers show up at the same time, and a couple of them are gonna be out on that kind of,
So our intention is to, when we come back for the design review, but our intention is to put the entryway, the entrance and exit on the side of the building, so it wouldn't be on the front to
This
minimize risk
picture?
with the road there. That is that picture over this side, but
so you're gonna
we-
serve from the side?
so the entry door would come in from the side,
Ah,
but yes.
that's a good idea.
Right, yes, yeah, just, extra safety precautions.
That's a very good idea.
Thank you.
Great.
So I'm curious, this has nothing to do with your application,
Yeah.
but I'm curious how you differ from, say, the Farmer and the Bell, which is so close.
Right. So our business model is a lot of weddings and a lot of cakes and like specialty breads. It's not cafe, not sit down, which is largely what the Farmer and the Bell do. And they have a lot more on the savory side of things like sandwiches and salads and stuff such as that. Ours would be solely just a French style patisserie.
And so like, again, just out of curiosity, what percentage of your business would be that, production kitchen custom stuff that's not counter service?
Right. So, it's kind of hard to tell, but estimating it would probably be 30% the customer facing and then about 70% for our
Amazing.
catering.
Is that what it is now in your place at Killington? Is that the ratio?
So right now we do a lot of wholesale, which we would also
Okay.
continue. That's sort of grouped in with, I guess, the catering I
Yeah.
have. But we currently we go to farmers markets and we sell goods there. We do a lot of wedding caterings, birthday parties and all that stuff. So really being in the WASPs, it would just add, some of the foot traffic for
Right.
the locals, for the tourists, just for
Okay. Cool.
stuff like that.
That'll be good.
So it reminds me a little bit of Jasper and Prudence, like they're mostly a B2B and,
Yes, actually pretty
Fascinating.
similar,
Yeah,
just
very
bakery
similar.
instead
Yeah,
of floral.
just food.
Good girls.
Thank you.
I
Is
have no
it-
further
is there-
questions.
Do you want to see if there's anybody here? who wants-
Pardon?
Do you want to see if there's anybody?
Yeah,
who
oh,
wants-
yeah. Is there anyone else that's got anything to say about this? Okay.
We're gonna paint it.
You will, yes.
We gotta wait for the design. Maybe they've got all kinds of things that we're.
Oh, yes, yes.
Maybe,
We'll be
John
watching
Osley
and
will
we'll
let you
be
paint his
hoping
house, too.
for good
I'll take
things.
the one with that side.
It'll look nicer.
That brings lots of memories to me.
Absolutely, yeah, and that's one
He's
thing
a
that we
good
really
guy.
want to keep.
Well, I'm,
My mother worked at that diner for
Really?
eons.
Okay,
Oh my goodness.
very cool.
That is very cool.
Yeah, they've been really great to work with, so.
Tended to all 8 stools.
Yep.
I never actually worked there. I used to bring things there, but bring food in and so on, but I didn't ever work there. But,
And we've
It
lost
was-
Peggy.
but it was a great place to go because we used to go there almost every evening,
It was
Oh
a.
my gosh.
almost every night.
That's
We're
awesome.
happy to bring some life back into it for sure.
That's great.
It's
That's
nice
wonderful.
also that you get along with each other.
Yeah, that's very
Well, for
helpful.
sure.
Good
So
luck.
just a quickie, people aren't gonna eat there, right?
No, yeah. Unfortunately, there's just not enough room. We would love to have people there, but with all of our baking equipment,
It'll be good. It'll work good.
Okay.
And it worked. Heavens, there was no parking. People in and out. Of course, we parked across the street in the back at the
Yeah.
the
Usually
warehouse.
East End parking, but I think there's some
There was
parking
parking.
right on.
We parked on.
There
yeah, right in
is.
front, there's parking there as well. So, when people, it's so in and out that the parking probably really won't be too much of an issue. I won't think, just because there isn't.
Wherever it's
We'll have
legal
to
to
see.
park.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're gonna have to see how it's gonna
Yeah.
work.
Yeah,
Of
it
course,
might
of
be more
course.
pedestrian traffic.
Yeah.
So that's great.
All right, well, I'll make a motion to close testimony.
I second.
And all those in favor?
Aye.
All 3 of us.
You always make the motion.
Okay, I'll make the motion to accept the application as presented.
I second that. I feel as a seconder, I'm less liable if we. screw
All
up.
those, and all those in favor?
Aye.
So good luck. Good luck.
We will be seeing you
When
again.
do you think we'll see you again with the design?
Hopefully in
Hopefully,
August.
hopefully the next meeting, but we'll get here as soon
Oh,
as
good.
possible.
Exciting.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Never can tell. Good luck. You've got your work cut out for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right.
So I've looked over the minutes that are in our meeting packet
Uh-huh.
of July 8th. And I didn't make any motions that day either. You and Wayne?
I had one question, which is in the item C.
Where are you?
The minutes, we're looking at the
Mhm.
minutes.
Oh,
When it says the application was heard by the Conservation Commission due to the deck being in a steep slope, the Conservation Commission did not feel comfortable giving their approval. I don't remember the reason why.
No, I don't
And
either.
I actually
don't-
thought it was
have you
that,
got-
it was
have
not
I
that they
got that?
disapproved, but there was some
just-
logistical issue.
So the engineers and everyone that were able to come talk to you at the hearing couldn't make it to
I
their
don't have
meeting, so
that.
they weren't as able to explain it as in depth, so they didn't give a recommendation at all either way.
Either way, yeah, so I feel that the way that it's phrased here is misleading. It
Okay.
makes it sound like they were
They-
against it.
Okay.
Yeah, that they're not comfortable
That
giving
makes
their,
So what would you suggest?
So that they did not give a recommendation.
Cross it out?
well, yeah, I would say let's see, the Conservation Commission had no opinion
Okay,
regarding the approval.
that makes sense.
Is that okay? Brandy, you're the lawyer.
mm-hmm.
So you make the motion.
All right, so I'd like to make a motion for an amendment to the minutes in item V 72-26, second paragraph, that the Conservation Commission.
Motion to amend is seconded.
Okay,
All those in favor?
Aye.
aye. Now do I have to
you can-
say?
Yeah.
The second sentence
You
should
got it
read,
all.
the Conservation Commission had no opinion regarding this application. Okay,
I second that amendment.
All those in favor?
Aye. Now you move to approve as amended.
This was
I'll make a
difficult.
motion that we approve the minutes as amended.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
And I note that behind the minutes is the draft. This is the most recent draft. Good, because
And
I
one day we'll
lost
talk about.
my other one. I don't
Oh,
know
okay,
where it
good.
went.
And I can always email you a new one or come drop one off, so just let me know.
So we managed
We've
to,
got 6 minutes to spare.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
So tell us what's happening next time.
Next time, we have a couple design reviews.
So what's gonna happen with that? Do we have a design review?
you were
Board?
at,
Not yet, so we're waiting for, the planning commission just approved the version of the bylaws to go to the trustees for their review, but we're gonna wait to recruit for the new VDOC until that's all settled. But it looks like there will be one regardless of what the version looks like. We just want to make
But
sure.
there are applications, other applications too.
It'll
Okay.
be August 12th.
And they'll be back.
They will be, I think that might be a little while. So the sketches
Well,
that
there
are
are a
in,
couple of people that will be back.
yeah. So the sketches that you saw that were like a rough outline of where the new door is gonna be, and they just don't know all the materials and they don't have the exact windows picked out yet,
Mhm.
so they'll be back. So, mhm.
Okay, and who else is on there? Can you tell us?
Yeah, can pull it up.
so I've got to get going.
All right, well, you have 5 minutes.
Can you take Jane home?
Of course.
Just
There's,
dump her at the
Or,
end.
well, no, if you
Thanks.
can take me home, I can go right
All
now,
right, you can go
right?
now.
So I
Just-
don't have
well, we
time to drive you home and get to my computer and set it up.
Okay.
I'm a good driver. You've
I
been in
know,
my
I
car
know. I
before.
mean, we.
She's a
we've done
safer
fine.
driver anyway. I bet you have fewer
We've done
points than I
fine.
have.
So there's
I just
a
hate not
shed
having a car.
project on Mountain Ave, a new generator at who's the phone company by your house? They want to put a generator, and then someone else is replacing windows.
All right,
Who's
so it's
putting a
pretty easy.
generator?
Pretty
Who's
easy
putting a
stuff.
generator?
The Consolidated
I'm the only
Communications.
parent in
Oh, the
Woodstock who
telephone
has more
company?
points than their
They
sons.
rebranded, they're called Fidium.
Well, they've had a.
Wondered why the insurance rate went up.
Couple
And
of
I
things
started
there anyway.
complaining
They've
to
been
them. They said,
busy.
"Well, it's 'cause of
They've been
you."
busy. They've
Yeah.
made a new walk. Supposedly it was supposed to be handicapped entrance, but there's a step about that far halfway.
Oh, that's. Oh, do you want to adjourn so I can turn this off?
Yes.
So- But that.
Okay,
Like that.
I'll make a motion that we adjourn.
Second.
All those in
Fancy
favor?
phone.
Oh, it's just the cover.
Oh. I threw out my cover. I can't.
Oh,